Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Alex and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today will be episode number 4 of the 10k to 3085k FTMO challenge. So far I'm up 6.4% in my 10k FTMO challenge, so let's overview today's trades. The first trade that I took was on euro dollar and happened around noon. So the first thing that I saw was this range here, this main box that was forming, and I was waiting for a break either to the upside or to the downside to enter a trade on the retest. Let's see some candles. We can see some momentum building up. We can see the high was broken, but not that convincingly. And this is the candle that I needed to see momentum. I can see the EMAs crossing upwards at a steepish angle, let's say. And I can also see that this high, this area that has been retested twice, was broken. So at this point, I set a pending order on this inside bar here, right on the bar. Stop loss 8 pips. Stop loss 70 pips. My bad. Just underneath the EMAs, 2 pips underneath the EMAs. And let's play the graph. We get triggered right away. We get in the position. And right away we break the high, so we are able now to reduce some risk. This candle's low is 3256, so I can move my stop loss to 3236. Just 1 second, bear with me. Okay, so now I'm not risking a full 1% on this position. Again, if you're not familiar with this trading style, subscribe to Guerrilla Trading. They have good content that will help you. It certainly helped me. A bit of a drawdown, but we do not get taken out. A new high has formed, so now we can secure even more profit. So we can move it to 35. Close enough. Okay. The high has been broken again. You can see that now we caught the trend. The trend is up. Our stop loss remains nearly in the same area as before, and now we are waiting for some candles so that we can safely move our stops. As you can see, this candle didn't break the high, but this one did. So now I will move my stop loss underneath this candle, 20 points underneath it, so it will be at 3328. Okay, we have another break of the high. This time we can secure even more profit because this candle is the one that we'll be using for our stop loss, so it will be at 3337. Bear with me. Okay, a bit more. So right now we have a bit north of 1% on this position. Let's see if a new high gets formed. Bit of a counter trend move, and we get taken out. We get taken out for a 1.14% on this trade. So again, a quick recap of it. I saw this box, I saw this range, and I was waiting for a break. I would have done the same if the price action would have broken to the downside. The same, I was waiting for a retest and then continue with the trend. Unfortunately, this was a short trend, but we still managed to get over 1% on this trade. Let's go to the next one. The second and the third trades that I took today were on Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. So we can see this descending channel, and basically what I was waiting for was either an impulse down, which was kind of unreliable, and I would have risked a bit less. But I would have loved an impulse up to contradict this trend and to offer me a nice entry on the retest, and then to follow the trend to the upside. This was the plan. So let's see how it went. Sorry. Okay, so we can see the channel is still continuing to the downside, and now we are starting to have momentum to the upside. Some dojis, I'll talk about this formation in a few seconds. Okay, so now we have the momentum that we need. We can see that the EMAs are at a steep angle, and we are looking for an entry to ride this trend shift to the upside. So I set my pending order right on this inside bar, and I set my stop loss just underneath these. What I loved about this formation, actually, I got asked on YouTube a few times if I have a standard stop loss, and the answer is no. At least while I'm trading the 5-minute charts, it's not a standard stop loss. It depends on market structure, and what I loved was this group formed by these two candles, which kind of serves like a pivot point that signals the trend change. So what I wanted to do was to have a stop loss that would be a bit underneath these wicks so that I can be sheltered from any retest if it happens. If this level breaks, we have a fake out basically, and the market goes downward. So sorry if I didn't make myself clear. If anything, leave any of your questions in the comments below, and let's keep on seeing what the market has to do. We can see the nice momentum to the upside, and I was waiting to get in this trade. I was actually kind of anxious because this candle was an impulsive one, and the one that was before it was also impulsive, but we go with the market. We can see a bit of a drawdown. Here we go. This is what I was telling you. So this is an important level created by these two candles that basically serve as a pivot in this trend change. And now I recall this high being broke. The thing is, you're probably asking, why didn't I move my stop loss? Sorry, just let's add a stop loss bar. Why didn't I move my stop loss? The thing is, I was outside buying some groceries at this time, and as you will see, I got pretty fortunate because the position would have been closed with this candle because I had to move my stops around this inside bar here. And when I got home, it was too late to do anything. So this is the high that broke. So we have to search for the candle that will serve as our stop loss. And the candle that will serve as our stop loss will be this one. So it's at 170 now, our stop loss. So basically we are break even on this position. We can see the uptrend continuing. And you can see that the high of this candle is at 84.02, and the high of this huge candle is at 84.04. Fortunately, this time I was at the laptop and I was able to move my stop loss in accordance with this small candle that wasn't part of the uptrend. So this was at 373, so my stop loss was at 353. Which goes to show the importance of not missing out on the trades even on the 5-minute time frame. If you don't have the luxury that people that trade on 1 hour have, just to leave your position running and just check it from time to time. You have to be there because things like this happen, and it will hurt your win rate overall. Also, yeah, things like this happen, and basically I took 2% out of this position. And I should have taken far less because my position would have been closed here, but that's life. Okay, so after this candle, I was basically looking for a re-entry, but with a smaller risk because I saw that the position and the overall trend was dwindling a bit. So I just looked for a nice candle to re-enter this trade. I think it was right on this candle here. Yeah, it was on the inside bar. I know it would have been this one, but it's just too close for my comfort. I mean, it would have been a market execution right after this candle, and I didn't feel comfortable with it. And I put it on this inside bar here with a standard stop loss, this time of 10 pips. As I said earlier, I normally take into account market structure and eventually some pivot points or some nice points where the market reversed or basically when the market shifted trends. I'm a bit tired, sorry. In this case, any stop loss that I would have chosen would have been way too large. I mean, here too much, way too much. So I stick with the standard 100 points, 10 pips, and I only risked 0.5% on this position because I saw that the trend isn't as I expected. As you can see, we have some pretty aggressive pullbacks. We have full red candles in the pullbacks, and I wasn't sure the trend will be sustained to the upside. And sorry, something happened. I'll cut the video and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, hopefully. And now we can see that I get triggered in this position. And we can see that the high never gets broken and I get taken out for 0.5 loss here. So this one was a minus 0.5% because I risked less. Again, the reasons that I told you earlier. I took 2%, 2.11% on this trade. And I also took 1% on the euro-dollar trade, evening us to plus 2.5% for the day and the plus 6.5% overall FTMO account on this challenge, on a 10K challenge, sorry. I'll see you in our next videos, and I hope I wasn't too long. I don't know how long this video will take, but I felt the need to explain certain things because I saw people asking in comments. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just my way to do it. You'll have to figure out your own way to do it. We have a series from the beginning that Cris is doing. If you're a new beginning, a struggling trader, just check her series. She has a lot of cool websites that you can go and check out strategy there. And yeah, basically that's it. I won't take your time anymore. See you in the next videos, guys. Have a nice evening or a good morning or whatever you're having. Be it nice. Bye-bye.